A group concerned with civil rights, the Center for Reform and Public Advocacy, has handed the Inspector General of Police a 48-hour ultimatum to arrest and commence criminal prosecution against Bola Tinubu, the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate, for allegedly using bogus academic credentials to earn the nomination. The organization vowed to sue the IGP for an order of a mandamus to compel him to arrest Tinubu at the end of the deadline if he failed to act. Agu Kalu, the legal advisor of the CRPA and a human rights attorney, delivered the threat on Saturday during a news conference in Abuja. Babatunde Ogala, SAN Director, Legal Directorate, Tinubu Campaign Organization, claimed that they were prepared to defend themselves against the threat and charges when called. He highlighted that APC presidential candidates had followed all Electoral Act regulations. Kalu argued that the former Lagos State governor was not constitutionally qualified to become the next president of Nigeria in 2023 because he provided fraudulent information under oath of Form EC-9 filed to the Independent National Electoral Commission. The legal practitioner alleged, among other things, that in 1999 Bola Tinubu claims to have attended St. Paul Aroloya Children's Primary School, Ibadan, between 1958 and 1964, and Government College, Ibadan, between 1965 and 1969, only to claim in 2022 that he never attended any elementary or secondary school in his ECN form. You can imagine, and somebody was coming to tell us that it was one senator that mistakenly or falsified this thing for him, but he was able to sign. You see how daft these people can be, and they will tell you they are educated. You are defending nonsense because of money or because it's your tribe. I don't understand. Kalu, who produced a certified true copy ad hoc report of the Lagos State House of Assembly, which probed the former governor in 1999, stated that Tinubu admitted unequivocally to academic credential irregularities. He stated that the probe of Tinubu's academic qualifications in 1999 was the result of a petition made by the late Chief Gani Faweyimi, a prominent legal luminary and social activist. According to him, CRPA's plea for Tinubu's arrest and prosecution was sent to the IGP on June 16. However, the police authorities have not judged it appropriate to conduct his arrest as of yet. According to the constitution, nobody is above the law, and Kalu asks that the police carry out their constitutional duties without fear or favor. The activist stated that if he was proven to have fabricated false claims against Tinubu, he should be arrested and charged appropriately in court. The Abuja attorney added that his group's demand for Tinubu's arrest was not motivated by politics, but rather by the need for good governance and transparent leadership that Nigeria deserved in the 2023 general election. Forms submitted to INEC by Tinubu in 1999 and 2022 for verification were among the essential documents attached to the petition delivered to the IGP and acknowledged by his office. They come and tell you, who want bobo person now? Who want bobo person with all these things? You know, when they now caught them, that because he said he submitted something in 2000 and in 1999 or so, now they are coming to tell you that somebody did it on his behalf. Why? Abba? Why people covering what is not? Now it's coming to tell us that he didn't even attend school. What are you talking about? I said it earlier that Yorubas are senseless people. Do you think that Northerners will ever vote Tinubu in? No, we can't even allow such food to rule Nigeria because he's above 80 years old and we the Northern youth warned against it. Goodbye Tinubu or Tolu Tolu. Can you imagine? This one is coming from the north. Okay. That is not even the issue. I know the only problem Atiku is having is the Peter Obi factor that is gathering momentum, not Tinubu. As you can see, they will be unfolding the plans they have to destabilize and eventually remove him. This is just one one, remember the statement of the APC chairman. Nigeria is truly a sick country. Just look at Oshibajo, a professor. They left him and chose a rogue with no certificate. You see? And they will tell you, he knows how to play politics. What kind of politics, dirty politics are we talking about? He knows how to do this. He's a strategist with money that he has acquired. Only God knows how. We all can attest to that. Nigeria is truly sick. How many professors have ruled the countries in Europe and North America for them to be where they are? Did Buhari have certificates? Yoruba and Igbo always go against themselves. That is the worst thing Hausa and Fulani cannot do. They cannot do. See, irrespective of whose us is God, nobody is supporting nonsense. Even the so-called Hausa, Fulani, whatever, where have they brought this country today? Those ones say they chop their own amala and they will do a bit and two, they chop them. See all the nonsense, anything that is not good, irrespective of how you do it, whether you do it this way or you do it the other way. At the end of the day, what is not good, and we cannot see good results, and that is why we are seeing bad results all over. So stop all this. They are supporting themselves and they are killing themselves. They can't do, but they can support themselves to be killing themselves. Thank God say now they kill themselves the more. Is that the kind of the illiteracy that they are experiencing? Is that what one will not be clamoring for? INEC should disqualify him first. We are tired of NEPA bill and marriage certificates as a result. Nigerians, please let us keep all sentiments apart. Born on bread from Ekiti, Tinubu and Atiku can never fix this country. Considering their background, considering the baggages they are carrying, let us be wise for our generation. No, Edison, if you don't care about yourself, how do you care for the children unborn? To me, I care. Let us even care for ourselves. We deserve the best as well. When you know that you deserve the best, definitely the children unborn we benefit from what you think is good for you you deserve that good thing. That is the way I think. If you say, oh, for the children unborn, we need to enjoy. We are not born to suffer. We are not born to suffer. There are good things will happen in our own lifetime. If good things happen in our own lifetime, automatically by default, the children, unborn children, we benefit from it. Why are we suffering for what we are suffering now? Because the people of the past did not do what they needed to do. Respect, let's make you know be. I know they're not talking like that. No, they talking like that. No, be so. You just have to be diplomatic, and the evil ones that they are not diplomatic, they will just do it anyhow. So if you want to talk or you want to challenge them, they will begin to see your faults. You don't do it alone because of the generation unborn. Do it for yourself. If it is good for you, definitely by default, the generation unborn will benefit. We should not be covering rubbish, covering nonsense. If you are not fit for the job, you are not fit. Let those who are fit, let them go. Let them go and do it. But reverse is the case with the politicians that we have in this country. Yeah, he has arrest Tinubu on similar issue of certificates scandal. Have they arrested? Has he arrested Tinubu on the same issue of certificates? So why Tinubu? Yourself is bad. You are bad too. Why must Nigeria remain highly in corruption? People talk, people do this, and they will use the instrumental or the instrumentalist, the instrument of government to suppress people. People talk, people say this, but they said they want to do what they want to do. But see where we are today. Well, that implies the acceptance of certificate scandal, just like Buhari. Well, let's assume the first case was a mistake to have ignored it. But if it is allowed to happen again, it becomes a crime. In fact, a sin. You are only threatening because you are an Igbo man. Igbo hate Tinubu. That is the only card you people know how to play. And it is shameful. How about facing the issue without tribal sentiment? So it is the Igbo that said he did not go to primary school, he went to primary school, went to secondary school. So Igbo told him to do that. So Igbo should look the other way. That is the reason why the North is having problems today, because they feel that they have to support their own. It's only the Igbos that will not support. They will not support nonsense. Yes, forget some of the politicians who are misbehaving. Tinubu supposed to be arrested for using false academic certificates. APC supposed to remove Tinubu as their presidential candidate and named Lawan, Amechi or Oshibaju as their candidates. Once beaten, twice shy. We will not forgive ourselves if we start talking about certificates and qualifications of an intending president who is telling lies towards his status. When he will become the president, what will happen to this country? INEC, please do your scrutiny or screening. Political parties are causing a lot of havoc. The INEC, are they really independent? They are not independent. That's the problem. They cherry pick. So guys, leave your comment down there below. Let's have your take on this. Thank you.